If you want to see how I transform these thrift store vases, keep watching. So jumping right into the video, I'm just going to start off with some acrylic paint and baking powder. Now, I did do a vase off camera and I used baking soda. I like baking powder more because it gives you more of a thicker consistency, so you get more of the faux ceramic vase look. Um, so I'm just going to mix that up and I'm going to paint the entire vase with that color. So you're just going to play around with the consistency. As you see here, I did add a little bit more paint. It was a little bit too thick, so I added a little bit more paint, and then I just mixed that up some more, and we're going to get started painting. So this is how it looks when I am done painting. Just gonna let that dry. This is how it looks when it has completely dried. And I'm just gonna go through with that same paint color and give it a second coat, and then I'm going to let that dry. So this is the second vase that I got from the thrift store. I'm just going to take that same copper color and I'm going to go in and paint a little bit over half maybe in that color. I'm going to try to go for an ombre look. As you'll see, the first pass was an epic fail and you'll see that here coming up. And I'm just going to go in with this buttermilk color from Deco Art. It's acrylic paint. And I'm going to paint from the top to where the beginning of that copper color is. And this is where I made a mistake. So once I finished that, I tried using like a little sponge to blend those two colors together. And you'll see how much of an epic fail that was. So like I explained, I tried just blending those two colors together with that sponge. And yeah, it was a no. So I just let it dry, and then I was thinking of a master plan to fix it. Okay, so once that dried, I went ahead and went over um, the bottom part with that copper color again. And what I did next was I took the copper color and that buttermilk color and I mixed them together to go over the part where I blended the two colors to begin with, if that makes sense. So I did that until I went around the entire middle part of the vase, and then I took a clean sponge and I blended the copper color and then that mixture. And then once I blended those two together, I just took a clean sponge and kind of dabbed it all over that copper color to give it more of a textured feel. Next, I went in with that buttermilk color and I just painted a second coat of that buttermilk color. And once again, I blended the buttermilk color and the mixture with another clean sponge. And again, I took a different sponge and dabbed it all over the buttermilk to give it more texture. So we're gonna go in with this black acrylic paint and we're gonna go ahead and mix that with some baking powder, and then I'm just going to paint the entire vase twice. So we're gonna go in with that buttermilk again and we're going to paint this next face. Now I started off using this smaller brush, but it wasn't getting the job done, so you'll see here I switched to a much bigger brush to help me cover more space and be able to get into those little grooves. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this 2 coats and let them dry in between each coat. So I'm going to mix this dark chocolate and buttermilk to go ahead and get a tan color. You'll see me go ahead and mix that up here. Once it's mixed, I'm just going to go ahead and add that baking powder and then just mix it up. And I'm just going to go ahead and give this base again 2 coats, letting it dry in between each coat. I am going to use a smaller brush to get kind of inside that circle part of the vase to make sure I have everything covered. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all those good things. Tell a friend, tell a foe, tell everyone you know, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye guys.